Today we're going to talk about the MP1142 Ultra Bright Backup Lamp LED Kit from Mustang project. These were specifically designed for 64 through 68 Mustangs. Your kit comes with a complete pair for both sides of the car, super bright LED modules, gaskets, hardware, and lenses. Okay, one of the difficulties in getting a really bright backup light for the 64 through 68 Mustangs is that the housing is extremely small. So if it's difficult, if you put a high wattage lamp in there, high wattage incandescent lamp, the lens will just turn brown and melt. So the answer is ultra bright LEDs. With our design, there's a 3-watt ultra bright white LED in the center, surrounded by close to 100 ultra bright white LEDs around the perimeter of the board. The board is special shaped to fit in all the housings for your backups, 64 through 68 cars, and it's white reflective material to bounce more light out of it. So the installation is very simple, but you do need to follow it closely to avoid shorting terminals in the back of the board when you place the board in the housing. So the instructions show clearly how to place a spacer and a gasket between the lens and the housing so that the board won't short out. Next, you'll put on this insulating tape, which goes around the perimeter of the board for the 64 through 66 cars. It goes around like this. Your instructions will tell you how to apply this tape depending on the year of the car you have. Little scissors to trim off the excess. Now that you have that properly installed, next thing to do is to apply the gasket. The gasket slips over like this, and of course will align with those holes. Now this is very important. To avoid crushing the board and causing a short circuit, you must put these little spacers in. These little spacers, as in our diagram, go right here so that they prevent the lens from being torqued down too far, crushing the board against the. Those spacers are very important. Without those spacers, you'll have a short circuit and your lamp won't last very long. Put the spacer in, goes through the gasket just like that. And now we simply screw it in. So the spacers are between the plastic lens and the gasket. Okay? And we simply push it in like this. All right. As you tighten the screws, do not over tighten them. They just need to be snug. The insulating tape and the gasket and the spacers will make a nice weather tight fit. Do not crank these down really hard. You may crack the lens or you may cause a short circuit. And that's our installation. 100% complete. The world's brightest white backup lamp for 64 through 68 cars. Available at Mustang Project with a limited lifetime warranty. Thank you. Now we've installed the MP1142 RFB in our car. I'm going to energize it and you can see what it looks like on. It's blindingly bright. The brightest backup light available. LED. Cool. No heat to speak of. And lifetime warranty.